So a bunch of politicians, unions, and special interest groups think it's a good idea to bring a state income tax to Washington. They say it'll make your taxes more fair. They also say all the money will be dedicated to education and healthcare. Problem is, there's no such thing as a dedicated account. The legislature can raid any dedicated account with just a simple majority vote, and that's exactly what they've done over and over again. In the last 2 years alone, they've raided nearly $1.7 billion from dedicated accounts, including education and healthcare. And what about your property taxes going down by 20%? Well, actually, only the state portion of your property tax will be cut. Problem is, 80% of your property tax bill is made up of local taxes, which won't be cut. So the real property tax reduction is around 4%, not 20%. But at least the state income tax will finally stick it to all those rich people, right? Actually, 68% of people who have to pay it are small business owners. That hurts their bottom line, which in turn hurts jobs, wages, and benefits. But the state needs more money, and this will fix our budget problems, right? Wrong. First, state spending has increased by more than $4 billion in the last 2 years, fueled by a bunch of new tax hikes. The only thing these new taxes bought us was a license for higher spending and more expensive beer, among other things. Second, if you think hiking taxes on the rich is a solution to stabilizing the budget, you should know about Oregon. According to that state's own economists, because the state relies so heavily on 2 to 3% of the population, its budget is extremely volatile. That's because in good times, income taxes grow faster than most other types of taxes. But in bad times, they also fall faster. Even worse, Oregon recently raised taxes on its wealthy residents, hoping to fix its budget deficit. But those tax hikes are expected to bring in $500 million less than politicians had hoped. Now the state is facing major budget cuts. So maybe Washington's politicians, unions, and special interest groups should be pushing for sustainable solutions to our budget problems, like prioritizing spending instead of creating new ways to stick it to taxpayers.
The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees. I want money.